right, this is going to be my recovery day for this week. I've been thinking a little bit about programming. The guys from Sitka Strength, or Sika Strength, however you want to pronounce it, they posted a video pretty recently about how to program squatting and running, which is essentially what I'm trying to do right now. And, he mentioned on there that even with the top genetically gifted athletes, that one full day of rest every week yields massive benefits, even in like endurance adaptations and strength sport adaptations. So here lately I've been running twice a week. I'm gonna have to sit down and try to plan this out, but I've got to run twice a week, and usually I don't like to squat on the days that I run. So I've got 2 days of running. Let's see, 2 days of running, a day of squats, a day of deadlifts, a day of push work, a day of mobility work maybe, and then the rest day. So I'm sure that, probably 6 days out of the week, I'm only going to come out here and do 135 for 10 on the squats. The guy on the video, he mentioned that people recover a lot better without, like the lighter workouts or the half sessions. But I work a pretty physical job. I've been down a ladder with a 25-pound tool belt all day. So I don't feel that this 135 for 10 every day is really, overstepping any boundaries on a rest day. But I'm not going to be doing any loaded stretching or, like some good mornings or anything like that. Because if you stretch intensely enough, you're going to be sore the next day. I've been there, I've done that. Especially, anything loaded, like seated good mornings or just good mornings. I'm not doing anything like that on my rest day. So let me take this for 10 and try to break down some programming a little more. So basically it for the most part. Gonna try to dedicate 1 day per week to getting into bed early and doing 135 for 10, and that being the extent of my workout for that day. But that means I've got to push the intensity a little more on the 6 other days. So obviously I've got 2 days of running at minimum. Gonna shoot, still maintain the 5 mile minimum per week. So 2 runs per week, 5 miles total. Maybe 2 days of squats, probably a day of like deadlifts, a day of push work, a day of pull-ups. I may try to stack some of these days together, like pull-ups and deadlifts if I've got the time for it. And then a day of stuff like mobility work. So coming out here doing seated good mornings, just some different stretches, the ATG split squat. Hopefully I don't rip my pants here. Just stuff like this. Elephant walks. My hamstrings are sore from deadlifting the other day. Gosh. But, get down here and go do some of these. Oh my gosh. Oh, my hammies are sore from the deadlifts. But, I may have a day where I come out here and focus mostly on that. Mostly body weight stuff probably. Just do some stretching and like rehab work. you know, because I had a hip injury earlier this year, had some lower back flare-ups earlier this year, and so just kind of take some preventative measures against those. You know, do 1 day a week to, you know, fluff everything up, feel good, and I don't know, it's really all I got. So like one day I may come out here and put in 50 pull-ups, do a set of 10 on squats, call it a night. The next day I may just hit an easy 2.5 mile run, come out here, do a set of squats, call it a day. The next day I may come out here, push kind of a heavy squat workout and be done. The next day I may come out here, that may be my rest day after the squats. Just do 135 for 10, call it. Next day after that, maybe a push workout and a running session. I don't know, we'll see how it all plays out. But I think that this could work out to be a pretty balanced program. So with that being said, I'm gonna get into bed and, you know, try to make some use of this recovery day. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow.